What if the very forces of nature turned against a small town, unleashing terrifying plagues right out of ancient scripture? The Reaping takes us deep into this chilling world of dark mysteries and supernatural horror. In this video, you'll get a complete review and summary of the movie's gripping story, uncover its hidden layers, and explore some surprising facts that many viewers might have missed. Whether you're a fan of horror, thrillers, or stories that blur the line between faith and fear, this breakdown will keep you hooked from start to finish. Stay with us as we reveal how the film builds its eerie atmosphere and why it remains a unique entry in the horror genre. Welcome to Movies Review, where we bring you detailed, honest insights into your favorite films. If you love deep dives into horror and suspense, don't forget to subscribe and join our community. Now, let's dive into The Reaping. The Reaping is set in a small, quiet town that suddenly becomes the epicenter of a terrifying mystery. This town faces a series of disasters that feel eerily familiar, plagues that seem to come straight from biblical tales. The story doesn't dive into heavy supernatural explanations right away, but instead slowly builds tension as these strange events escalate. The heart of the plot follows a former missionary turned skeptical investigator who arrives in this town. Her mission is to uncover the truth behind these disasters, which many locals believe are signs of divine punishment. As she digs deeper, she uncovers layers of fear, faith, and secrets that make the town's situation even more complex. What makes this plot gripping is how it blends real-world fear with supernatural mystery without spoiling too much too soon. The movie keeps viewers on edge, gradually revealing clues and challenges that test the protagonist's beliefs and determination. The tension grows as the stakes rise, with the town's fate hanging in the balance and the question lingering: is this truly a curse or something else? The protagonist of The Reaping is Catherine Winter, a woman with a troubled past. Once deeply devoted to her faith and missionary work, Catherine has since become disillusioned and now approaches her investigations with skepticism and logic. This internal conflict makes her a fascinating lead. She's torn between her rational mind and the haunting possibilities her cases present. Supporting Catherine is a cast of characters who bring both tension and emotional depth to the story. There's a local pastor who believes fervently that the town is cursed and urges Catherine to see the spiritual side of things. Then there's the town's sheriff, who is caught between protecting his community and confronting the terrifying reality they face. The relationships between these characters are crucial. Catherine's interactions with the townspeople reveal layers of doubt, fear, and hope, driving the story forward. Their conflicts and alliances highlight the broader themes of belief and skepticism, making the character dynamics one of the film's strongest points. From the first moments, The Reaping establishes a dark, eerie atmosphere that permeates the entire film. The small town feels isolated and vulnerable, with a heavy sense of dread hanging in the air. This setting creates a perfect backdrop for a story that is both suspenseful and unsettling. The tone carefully balances moments of chilling horror with quiet suspense. The movie doesn't rely heavily on jump scares, but builds tension slowly through ominous visuals, unsettling sounds, and the growing sense that something terrible is inevitable. This measured pacing helps maintain suspense without overwhelming the audience. The film's mood is one of creeping unease. Every shadow and silence seems to hide a deeper threat. The visual style, combined with the sound design, works to keep viewers constantly on edge, perfectly matching the unfolding mystery. It's a haunting experience that sticks with you long after the movie ends. At its core, The Reaping explores powerful themes like faith, superstition, and the battle between good and evil. The movie uses biblical plagues as more than just horror elements. They serve as a metaphor for humanity's struggle to understand and confront forces beyond our control. The tension between belief and skepticism is central. Catherine's character embodies this clash as she navigates between her lost faith and the frightening evidence before her. The film asks difficult questions about what we choose to believe when faced with unexplainable events. The story also raises moral questions about punishment, forgiveness, and redemption. It challenges viewers to think about the consequences of our actions and how faith can both heal and haunt us. These deeper messages add layers to the movie, making it more than just a standard horror thriller. Visually, The Reaping uses its special effects sparingly, but effectively. The plagues and supernatural events are crafted to be believable and terrifying without being overly flashy. This restraint adds to the movie's eerie realism, making the horrors feel more immediate and grounded. The use of lighting and shadow is particularly strong, with dim, muted colors dominating the town scenes to reinforce the oppressive mood. Visuals of the plagues, such as swarms of locusts or blood-red waters, are haunting and memorable, enhancing the story's biblical themes. Rather than relying on heavy CGI, the film mixes practical effects with subtle digital touches. This approach helps maintain a sense of authenticity while still delivering moments of supernatural terror. Overall, the visuals support the atmosphere perfectly, drawing viewers deeper into the mystery. What sets The Reaping apart from many other horror thrillers is its blend of supernatural horror with real-world fears about faith and morality. Instead of focusing purely on scares, it delves into the psychological and spiritual struggles of its characters. The movie's use of biblical plagues as a central plot device is unusual and adds a fresh twist to the genre. This connection to ancient stories gives the horror a deeper resonance, making it feel like a timeless battle between light and darkness. The character-driven narrative, especially Catherine's internal conflict, gives the film emotional weight that many horror movies lack. Its slow-building suspense and thoughtful themes offer viewers a layered experience, both frightening and thought-provoking. In short, The Reaping stands out for its atmosphere, thematic depth, and unique approach to supernatural horror, making it a memorable film for fans who want more than just jump scares. The Reaping offers a unique blend of supernatural horror and psychological suspense that sets it apart from many typical scary movies. Its strengths lie in the dark, eerie atmosphere, the thoughtful exploration of faith and doubt, and the strong performance of its lead character. The slow-building tension and use of biblical plagues add an interesting layer of depth that keeps the story intriguing. However, the film might feel a bit slow for viewers expecting non-stop scares or fast-paced action. Some may find the pacing deliberate, and the ending leaves room for interpretation, which might not satisfy everyone. If you enjoy horror movies that focus more on mood, mystery, and themes of belief and morality rather than pure jump scares, this movie will likely appeal to you. It's also a good pick for viewers who appreciate horror with a thoughtful psychological edge. In summary, The Reaping is worth watching if you want a horror thriller that makes you think while keeping you on edge. If you prefer straightforward, high-intensity horror, you might want to skip this one. If you found this review helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Movies Review for more honest and detailed movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.